Okay, about to eat. Just I wanted to explain a few things, and then I'll explain a few more after I eat. My second favorite beverage in a nice cold glass, whole milk, raw when you can get it, please. If you want to come over here, Jacob, you can see the Vegenaise mayonnaise we just got from Whole Foods, the tortilla chips I mentioned with the seeds. Good. Ham that I had left over from last night's dinner. Mayonnaise on both sides, dill pickle. Sometimes I get the jumbo olives that are filled or stuffed with garlic. They're real good for you too. And so a little fermentation on the side. I'll be cutting this in half using my chips, milk, pickle, and I'll see you after lunch to explain more. Have a good one. Okay, back again, guys and gals. I have sandwiches probably 2 or 3 days a week. The cheese that we bought, I wanted to explain a little bit. This is the same texture that we grew up with, and the kids, of course, they're going to love grilled cheeses. So are you, made from organic cheese. I happen to notice too, I picked up some cream cheese for this is like an appetizer at dinner and stuff. Notice that was pastured raised cows as far as where the milk came from, so you always want to look for that too. Besides sandwiches, soups. This is a Wolfgang, and this is the 365 Whole Food brand, and a lot of times I'll have just soup with some crackers as far as a lunch, because these are pretty good size and very healthy, hearty. They will fill you up. You won't be hungry until dinner. Again, my regimen is 4 hours apart, 10, 2, and 6. I'll get to another segment on dinners, but in the meantime, my other favorite lunch are leftover dinners. I'll have pork chops tonight, and I always make enough that I can have some tomorrow morning, just warm them up, at lunchtime tomorrow. So another source of your lunches will be making bigger dinners and either freezing them or having them the next day. I do want to get into a little bit too of the supplements, but before I do that, the other product that I picked up here too for the kids, the grandkids, macaroni and cheese. Whole Foods also has some very good organic thin sliced pizzas. I'm going to show you the hot dogs that we missed in the store in just a second when I come back for the supplements. So give me a minute and I will be back. These are the hot dog packages that I get frequently at Whole Foods also. These are 4 big, long bison dogs, and they're not pink. If the more you learn about regular American hot dogs, the pink comes from the dye. It's part of what the garbage that they put in the American hot dogs. These are some of the healthiest meat that you could eat, and along with the buns that we looked at Whole Foods, they are the kind of taste and texture that you're used to. Basically, you can use your own condiments as far as what we did not pick up at the store, but you're going to have organic mustard, ketchup, etc. So I recommend those 2 for lunch or dinner. Don't forget the hard-boiled eggs that we had out here a little while ago. Just by having 2 or 3 of those and mushing them down with the Vegenaise mayonnaise, you can make excellent egg salad sandwiches. So finally, last but not least, the supplements. I want to save the coconut oil for last, but I think I mentioned the vitamin D. You want to get 5,000 IU little tiny pills. You can get those at Whole Foods also. It's between you and your healthcare practitioner, of course, but most people are going to start at a minimum of 5,000 IU each day. That's one little tiny pill. You want to also start small on the flaxseed and coconut oil. Flaxseed for the cereal, or put it in your salad, that type of thing. Maybe start with a teaspoon just once a day. Let your body adjust if needed, and then go to 2 teaspoons. I'm up to 3 tablespoons 2 or 3 times a day, but that takes a while to get to. You also want to make sure that when you use coconut oil, you start out with the smaller increments and get up, maybe build up to what I do, and other people use more. But we all, as far as this kind of Miami Mike diet, use coconut oil or real butter to cook with. Very, very important. We'll be doing a separate segment on supplements, which are the 3 that I recommend at another time, but I hope this has been helpful. Enjoy healthy eating for this breakfast and lunch special that we brought to you. Have a great day. All right, a little bit part of the lunch program here still. Actually, Jacob and I are going to share this. I've got a can of Wolfgang Puck. This is hearty lentil vegetable, and this is really delicious. I'll come back as I smack my lips. Little crackers with soup. These are organic. Back to nature. Just wanted to mention this because I think this is one of the craft companies now. A lot of your major food companies are opening organic subdivision or divisions of their food companies. They know what's coming. Organic, pastured, organic, grass-fed beef. They're all be getting into it. Why don't you get a head start? Don't wait 3 years and have them do away with trans fats. So this is a good organic soup. We're going to split this. You could add some crackers that are organic. And basically a new recipe. This is in Dr. Oz, The Good Life. I recommend that as a source of good literature. He's got a lot of articles now about fat is back, and avocado is one of them. So we're going to make a little avocado toast. I'm going to get my Dave's Killer Bread out, the thin slice. So Jacob and I each have one piece of toast. You'll see that in a minute. I'm pouring the soup, and I use gas to cook with, by the way. It's a good thing to turn this off. But I was just taking a taste test with this. I don't know if you can see all the vegetables and lentils, the beans, the fiber in here is great. So I might have to fight Jacob over this portion. It's a little bit healthier than that one. The toast is up. I'm going to come back in just a minute, but I'm going to do the avocado. Dr. Oz's magazine suggests this with some lemon. I'm going to use lime, organic of course, with some roasted, I should say, almonds or pumpkin seeds, something like that on top, and then a little bit of juice on the avocado toast. You'll see the finished product in just a second. Okay, I think I've already mentioned that this has a great flavor. And it's probably well salted enough anyway, but I at least add pepper. But I'm a salt maniac, sea salt, organic, Whole Foods. I like everything, but salt and pepper are good for you. So the taste test, the soup is great. Wow. Really, really good. And a little bit of lime on there really makes it good. But I had the raw butter, the real butter I should say, on the toast, then the avocado,